Hey Mirrors, thanks for staying tuned in. So this next one was respect, and this was fun getting to call out people's strengths, or the residents on my floors, their strength, the residents on my floor, their strengths, grammar, whatever. And so I chose to salute my residents Tommy and Cole, or Nicole. She goes by Cole. And Tommy, I kind of interwove his with also a recommendation to apply to be a CA. As far as I know, he didn't end up applying, but I just found it as a really good opportunity to acknowledge his strengths in meeting people and making new friends and adjusting to a new floor as well. I actually ran into Tommy at Zion National Park over fall break, which was before this week, but and he had gone with the Barrett trip. I had just gone with a group of friends, and he went with the Barrett on the Barrett trip, and he didn't know anybody. But I actually, it was so random, but I ran into him at the top of this really big hike called Observation Point, and I ran into him at the top, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, Tommy! What are the chances that we're both on top of this giant mountain at the same time?" And he just was telling me about all the friends that he met, all the people that he's now in touch with because of the trip, and so I just wanted to salute him for just his ability to meet new people and his courage to meet new people. I think that's really unique. It's so easy just to stay in our own kind of circle and find people that are maybe comfortable to us, but not branch out. And I think that I can learn a lot from that. And especially going on trips. I think those pre-trip jitters, even whenever you know the people that you're going with. And so going into it not knowing what kind of adventures are going to be had or who they're going to be had with, that's just really, really brave. And so I wanted to salute him for that and encourage him that he could make a really excellent leader. And I told him whether it be a CA or just a leader in general, he's really great at uniting people and connecting with people. And I also saluted Cole, and I don't have an artifact for this, so I'll send you Tommy's, but I just wanted to salute Cole because she's just dived into so many things. Dove in. Oh wow, grammar again. She's dove into so many things this semester, and she is a science major, but she writes for the state press, which I think is so cool. Her ability to mix two different kind of parts of the brain, like the words and then the science and numbers and things. And so and she's just doing a really, really great job at balancing new relationships. And she got a boyfriend at the beginning of this semester, and just a lot of new things, but she's doing a really great job at managing them. And so I just wanted to salute her for that. I really enjoy intentionally reaching out to people and acknowledging their strengths. And similar to the idea that we don't often acknowledge our own strengths, but other people see them, I think other people don't point them out enough, though. And so we kind of like the idea that you can love somebody, but if they don't feel that love, if you're not communicating your love in a way that they can really comprehend or understand, then my opinion is well, do you love them? Which I guess you do, but it's just kind of where the love languages come in, I guess. I feel if you love someone, then it's really, really valuable and important to understand how they feel loved, and meet them on that level, because we're all so incredibly different. And I think part of love is understanding the differences in people and knowing how to meet them where they're at and how to care for them where they're at. Wow, I'm just going off on so many tangents, but I think it's really important to call out people's strengths and acknowledge where they're succeeding at and the gifts that they've been given, or just the things that they're doing really well at, working hard to obtain, the skills or knowledge or whatever that they're working on getting. That hard work is really admirable as well. And so I think I just learned from that week, seeing like both of their reactions. I just was reminded of how important it is to vocalize people's strengths and my view of what they're doing in life, because oftentimes in the day-to-day it's hard to know where we're succeeding at. And so it's really valuable for somebody else to step in and be like, hey, you're doing really good at this, or you're naturally a leader, you're naturally really good at connecting with people. Or so it was a really great reminder through communicating with Tommy and Cole this week, by saluting them and showing that respect, just the power of encouragement.